right, what you're looking at is the brand new Echoflex. It is from IK Multimedia and it's part of the T-Rex collection. You can buy this as a single over using the custom shop, and it is $74.99 right now, and I think it's a steal. As a sound guy, I love running things through pedals, but you have to bring it up to line level, and you never know how it's going to work, and you have to be there to move the knobs, and you get what you get. There's no EQ after the fact and things like that. When they do plug-in versions of these pedals, it's awesome because we can automate every single knob, and we always have more features than the original has. This was originally a guitar effect, and of course studio engineers quickly made this into an everything effect by doing what I just described, but they didn't have the control that we did. This is what they had to work with. They had this slider that they moved around, and they used their ears, and they probably would mark on here with a pen where it sounded like quarter notes and so on and so forth for a song, but every song has a different BPM. But the plug-in version, it syncs to your BPM and everything is good. You can set the note value, dotted notes, triplets, you name it, it's in here. The way it works is you put the gain meter over here in input, and you raise your level up until it does not turn yellow or red. Keep it in the green, that seems to sound the best. Put it over here in output and turn your volumes up. I have it in a send and return effects loop, so that stuff isn't as important. I mean, I've got a lot of different gains and volumes here that I'm working with to show this to you guys today, and that's okay. So it's in stereo mode now, and this is pretty cool. It's so much better than the original unit, if you ask me. You put it over here in A mode, and you can set the A time that you want. Move this thing around, set it up just how you want it, and then you can put it over here in B. And there we go, and then you can change the time there, and then you put it back in stereo mode, and you get this. We are going to put this in solo mode here and play around a little bit. Don't you worry about that. Right now we're just seeing all of the features. Now, like the real unit, they thought, how can we make this thing sound like a tape-based unit? Well, there's tape wear control, a record level control, because this thing has a pretty gnarly preamp in it, as you know. There's wow and flutter, and then there's, you hear that? Noise, just like the original unit, if you want it. I should mention the sustain knobs over here are feedback, so I can have the left feedback more than the right or vice versa, and we're going to play with those in just a minute. I'm going to stop talking and put this thing in solo. If you didn't know, I have it on this little guitar run, and I'm going to pause it and put it in solo for you. Here we go. Let's play with the Echoflex in solo. If that's kind of tripping you out, I took the original lead guitar track out, and now it's just the delay. I did that because I wanted to play with the tape wear. So let's do that some more here. Again, my name is Kern and I post homerecordingweekly.com. If you go to ikmultimedia.com and you go into their computer-based effects in the T-Rex selection, you can pick this up right now for $74.99. For $75, you get the original Echoflex pedal. And it sounds absolutely fantastic. It's completely customizable. It syncs to your music, so you can set the note value in there. You can control everything with automation. So much more than the original. It's not funny, and you can make it sound as new or as old as you like. And you can have these all over on any kind of vocal. I think it's a great deal. I think it's great fun, and I am glad I have it, to be honest with you. And the way I use them, if you're wondering, is I put it like on the send and return track. I use a compressor behind it so that I can set it up at a constant level, and then I run an EQ, and I use a high pass filter, and I remove a lot of the low end because those repeats will kind of bring in a lot of frequencies you don't want in your mix. So that's what I do. That's how I use it, and I love these things, and I'm having a blast. As you can see, it's replaced the analog delay that I had on this track. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm keeping the T-Rex Echoflex because it's loads of fun, it's easy to use, and it sounds great. Thanks for your time.